Hello, I'm Freelander. Welcome to the Game Trove. Today we are looking at Army of Fortune Metaverse and the token prices. So, none of this is financial advice. You are responsible for the things you buy and sell. And just make sure you're doing your research and that if you lose money, that's on you, and just don't invest more than you can afford to lose, or that you would be super ultra sad about losing. Okay, Army of Fortune Metaverse, we'll just go through Army of Fortune Metaverse. Okay, anyway, they've called it Army of Fortune Verse in the past, so that's that. Anyway, they haven't talked a lot about what it's going to be like, except 3 to 5 games, 2 of which are coming out this year. The Army of Fortune or Army of Tactics, and their flagship game later this fall, which will be a new genre of strategy game, a real-time strategy game. And I forget exactly what they call it, but they're trying to innovate on the genre with mobile. All these games will be mobile. I think that's the way to go. I think mobile will become a better console in the next few years, probably 3 to 5 years, to where just everything will be on mobile and it will be as immersive experience as on PC. But that's neither here nor there for this video. But I think mobile is the way to go if you want to have a game that lasts and gets mass adoption. So they are. So that's just to give you a bit of context. Both of these tokens. Well, I'm really only going to talk about Army of Fortune coin, AFC, today, because we don't know that much about AFG yet. So AFC is the primary focus of today. It's going to be the in-game currency for all their games and interoperability between the games. The NFTs should be able to be played in the multiple of the games too, which leads me to the use case. You can upgrade your island. You can, if you haven't watched my gameplay videos, go ahead and go back and watch some of those to get a feel for the gameplay if you'd like. And of course, there will be other games coming, not just Army of Tactics. The thing about the burning mechanism. So, when you buy things, when you buy NFT, minting NFTs takes AFC, and most of the in-game purchases, like on a normal free-to-play game, will be AFC. So it will really burn a lot of it, which is my thesis behind the price action. So going over to this is Supercell, the company that the founders of Supercell, some of the founding members of Supercell, are over here creating their new company, Army of Fortune, new metaverse, and so we can glean maybe some of the success that might be in this. I do believe that it will be successful. I'm just trying to not get your emotions up too much, because that can lead to bad trading, but I do believe that it will do very well. We're going to be very conservative in what we think this might do. So this is $1.6 billion with a B. So let's take an average year over the course of their existence. This is like Clash of Clans and Clash Royale combined in these years, and then they came out with some new stuff in 2021 that helped boost their numbers too. So let's say take an average year, and then let's half it. Okay, so this is yearly income, yearly revenue actually. So let's say 800 million with an M per year. So that's about 72 million per month. So if they're burning $72 million worth of Army of Fortune coin per month, that's a lot of buy pressure. $72 million added to the market cap. Now, it might be a little less than that because some of it might go back to the team or back to OG's stuff, so referrals, that sort of thing. But let's just say 50 million per month. The market cap right now, like I said, we're going to be pretty conservative on this. The market cap right now is 2 million. Okay, so that's about 15 times the market cap that will be burned every month. All of this is speculation, but and not financial advice, but that seems like a pretty good number to me in the next couple of years. Now, when investing in anything, you can't expect to invest here or here like it's just going to go up forever. Okay? Usually, you will buy somewhere around here. Okay? Somewhere around here. Question for you. If you buy here, do you care if it goes down here? Okay, this is 15, this is 10, so you put in $100, or you put in $300, it's going to become $200 right here. Do you care if this happens? If a day or two later, this is on the 4-hour chart, but it doesn't really matter. If a month or two later or a year or two later, you're going to be up here. So 15, 10, 22, right? So if you put in $300, $200, $400, right? Ish. Okay, do you care if it goes down here if you know it's going to go up here? Okay, if you're pretty certain it's going to go up here, you care a little bit. You wish you had bought here, but don't sell here. Okay, this is not financial advice, but this isn't where you sell. If you believe that it's going down here, this is more where you sell. Okay, you wait for it to rebound a little bit. Now it might just keep going down. Okay, that can happen too. That stinks. The way I do things is I look for things with super low market caps, and then I put in an amount that, well, if it goes to zero, happens sometimes. I have some that are pretty close to zero. Then it goes to zero, or it goes to the moon, or somewhere in between. If it goes in between, that's great. I can take profits. If it goes between zero and my buy price and just stays there, that's what I really don't like. But then I can, if I really don't see the project, like after a year or two, if it's just not going anywhere, then I can jump to a project that's more juicy. But that's just a little bit of market psychology. If you think it's going up here, then be prepared for it to go down after you buy before it goes up. It could just go straight up. It could go down. It could go to zero. It could go to the moon. That's the way of things. Now, I do believe we could probably Now, the stock market is running at about 40 times. So recently, I'm not sure about now, but 6 months, a year ago, it was running at 20 times earnings. So you take 800 million. So Supercell, for example, I'm not sure if this is true with Supercell, but you take 800 million times 20, and that would be their stock market cap. This is their play to earn coin. Their other one is their governance coin, so maybe the governance coin would be more like that. But my point is valuations are often much higher than the revenue coming in. So hope that was cool. I know some degens like more hype, but I'm just being very conservative here and saying that I think this one could hit it out of the park. Really easily if the right things come together. If they come out with at least a light paper, give people a little confidence. That's the one thing dragging people down right now in this kind of meh zone. Just the whole market isn't doing well right now. Didn't take too much of a hit on this coin, but the other thing is people are like, before I invest a lot, I want to know like the inner workings of how the inflation schedule is going to work, how this is going to work and that going to work. So light paper at least, that way they could change it, or we could just wait for the white paper. Sal seems super excited about introducing the white paper, but these things do take time. You don't want them to just throw you something and hope for the best and have to backtrack on it later. White papers, you want to know what you're doing. You want to definitely nail things down and write it well. You want it well written, well researched, well thought out, and polished before you release it into the wild. So my 2 thoughts on that, and I will catch you later.